we have over 1000% CTB for BBIG. What's that mean? Let's get right to it and see on Ortex. Today we saw a CTB max of over 1000%. We never saw this in any stock before. However, if we go to Google, and the CTB max is the highest cost to borrow any share for BBIG. So we're gonna discuss why this is important and why we should focus on the CTB minimum, not the max or the average. Let's take an example. We have a lot of ape here for AMC, BBIG, so we can take an example for banana, okay? If we have a store of banana and we have 3 stores, one store sell the banana for 1,000 and the other one sell banana for 500 and the last one sell banana for $1. So ask yourself question, which store you want to gonna go and buy your banana? Of course, you're gonna buy the minimum cost, which is the banana that costs you $1. And the same example here. So the max and the average for CTB is not important, okay? The most important here for the minimum. So if we saw the 1% 0.9 rising to 10%, to 20, to 30, is mean the cost to borrow a share of BBIG is getting expensive, and here we gonna talk. We're gonna see a big squeeze, okay? Pre-market went almost 12% before the market opened, and the market right now holding still above this ascending line. So if we go back and take an example for BKKT, it happened the same before the explosion that happened here around 25th October. You see the squeeze and we have a massive gap. The day before, it was on Friday, a lot of people get frustrated and sold here. You see this selling pressure happened before Friday and before even the market closed. A lot of people sold here. And then Monday, the price squeezed and jumped crazy, almost 300%. So the same reaction right now happening for BBIG right now happened before for BKKT. What's happened for BBIG right now? The price getting down before Friday and for Monday. So the price is still even holding above this ascending line. Any price, as we said before, holding this ascending line is still we have accumulation. There is a big buying pressure happening every time we visit this area, which means we are in a clear. Let's take another example for Gamestop as well. For Gamestop, it happened after the massive sell-off. The short seller bought back their shares here. That's why the price squeezed and jumped again almost 300%, around the 350 from the 40 in just span few days after sell-off. So this is a good example for Gamestop. For Gamestop, is still holding right now a nice support, which is above the 77, and we have double support for Gamestop, and it's been heavily talked about right now on Reddit. That's why it's still holding the 77. I will watch the 77, because if we don't hold the 45, will be the massive dip for BBIG. If we didn't hold, right now it's still holding, and we have a nice double bottom, and the 133 would be the ignition for BBIG to go higher again. So if we go back to BBIG and what we should expect in coming days, as we said, we got rejected around this area, the $3.45. Normal reaction for BBIG to have, because this is a psychological level around this execution average. You can see the blue line here. This is a turning point because we got rejected around February, mid-February. We got rejected 1st of April, and we got rejected in mid of May. So 3 tests for this execution average, and the price went down. What's mean? Heavy position for short seller around this execution average. Right now, the buying pressure and the ape always buying around this ascending line. So there is a big battle right now in price squeeze in smaller area every day. Every day we getting like a triangle, getting squeezed in smaller range of price action. Before $1, right now few cents. Okay, between the $3.30 and the $2.50, even the price getting squeezed and squeeze. before we're gonna have the ignition for the price. Officially, we have like a squeeze when we overcome the $3.80. This is my level of turning point or alert for BBIG. Let me just go for AMC, because a lot of people ask about AMC, what's gonna happen, because last time we talked about here on our pre-market update, because we do daily pre-market update for our Hunter and Patreon, and we talked about even Tesla last time. We have this chart analysis. We hunted for the dip around the 700, and what we said we need to hold above this circle that we draw around the $12, above the $12. If we held, we're gonna see a retest around the 1473. So the resistance right now for AMC is the 1473. If we overcome it, we're gonna go until the 19 and the 20 around this circle. And the bottom was around the $9, as we said before. UPST is really interesting right now, still holding, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 2 weeks is in bullish trend right now. So as we said, the 42 we should be the support. The 64 will be a turning point for UBST to see the 100. Okay, let me go to my other undervalued stocks. We have Amazon is bumping up, Nvidia is holding. As we said, we got rejected around the 179. We held right now above the 169 and still holding. There's accumulation area here. Turning point actually for Nvidia if we don't want to go back around the 139. If we held, we're gonna see a retest for the 200. Let me go to Google. Like a lot of people watch the undervalued stock for blue chip company. For Google, we visiting a nice support, the 2250. We talked about last time for our live streaming. We do it weekly on Friday, 8 p.m. Paris time. What we said, Google will have a nice support after we got rejected around the 3000. Right now the 2200 is a kind of support. You see, it is accumulating around this area. If we held above the 2000, this will be a nice accumulation, and then take our profit around the 2600. If you want to load up on Google on this nice support, you could actually get free 1 share of Google with my link in comment section below. You have 62 hours to get your free share of Google, and you can actually win other 5 free stock as well. And if you live in US, you have 0 commission when you trading US stock. So use this opportunity and get your free Google share. And as well, when you open your account, you get free $3. You can open it in just few minutes. Would take you no time. So let me just go back and see AMD. AMD visiting the 100 mark and is still below this ascending line. You see, still this is ascending line will confirm the bullish momentum for AMD. Let me just go back and just see ATER, because it's heavily talked about in Reddit. We can see ATER is the first right now and mentioned on 100 times. So we have ATER, Gamestop, of course, AMC and BBIG. So let me just go to ATER and see what's happening. So for ATER, if we go in a 1 day chart, we have technical level of around the $4 to test, and again we have this ascending line to hold above the $2.35. So after the selling pressure that happened here, clearly around this circle that we did around the $7, we have another circle which is lowered resistant around the $4. So if we hold or overcome the $4 and hold above the $4, this will be a turning point for ATER. Okay, because we have a kind of a bullish trend happened around here around the 12th of April, and we have a nice run up for ATER, almost 200%. So the $4 right now will be the turning point for ATER, because if we get rejected, is mean the short in control, and we might break the $2 mark and go below the $2. So this will be a turning point. We need to hold above the $4 to do double top around the $7 for ATR and continue to go up, because the $7 is the massive resistance and changing from the downtrend to bull trend. And again, for still waiting right now for a turning point. Are we gonna see on Monday, next Monday, we can see a massive jump and gap for BBIG, like what happened for BKT, and we see history repeat itself again if that happened. However, as we said, in time being, what we have, our technical, which is holding above this ascending line, accumulating, then the ignition would be the $3.80. Simple as possible. So if you have any question, let me know in comment section below. We're gonna do live streaming tomorrow around 8 p.m. Paris time. Bring your question and let's get ready to hunt for BBIG and many stocks, and of course crypto as well. You send me a request and we analyze the stocks and crypto together. So see you in the next update.